explaining to each other that I've gotten to the part where I need to add sides, and my brain goes, what? So we'll see how much further I get in that, but I'll start when I get a kick out of these fabrics. Please don't mimic the screen, baby. Why is the screen, baby? Oh, you're easy. Oh, yeah. Since my last video, I didn't sit down and watch it. I meant to, but I didn't. I know, been working on Meredith's Kitchen series and working on my bathing suit. Excuse me a little bit because she's gnawing on her fingers and calling her nail polish. So I've actually taken it off of the frame pieces, so let me see if I've got my blood pressure. There is my fabric I'm using. This fabric is sun-dyed. It is called Raven. It was made specifically for this memorabilia bathing suit. So this is a 28 count. It was painted fabric, so I believe it's moved on yet, but I could be wrong, but it's pure painted fabric. And it's my first time working with the thin, is it water release? It's the first time I've been using those very thin. I'm doing it, and you're going to see it's already done in the bottom. But I think she is coming out very well. And she is my tiny piece that I was working on. And I just put her away for moving to be more fall, and really I think tiny pieces, but more fall. So I was working on Meredith's Kitchen Series. This is a journal. That is wild, baby. I am doing this one, again, 28 count. This is a hand-dyed fabric by Stephanie. It's my first book that is using a hand-dyed fabric by Stephanie. I believe this one's called Sailor Silk. And so I actually have a bunch of fabric left over here for it, and I'm trying to think if I was just going to top it off and move it to a small side dress or a dress. And what I decided was see about doing a floating. I don't know if you can see it. Coming up. It was really, really blue, like sky blue. Whereas it going towards like a deep, deep purple, like deep galaxy purple. That's not quite what we ended up with, but I think it's similar. Most of the people who commented on what I was going for were very nice. Almost everybody said B, which is what this fabric was, because I had two fabrics up there, two pieces. But there was a few who were like, "You're totally gonna ruin it. Don't completely kidding." And I respect their opinions, and I'm totally nervous about working on Hyundai fabrics, so that was a little nuts. But so far, I think she's working, and I think once I get a little bit of outlining in there, I think it'll complete. But look how stunning. Look at the stunning. And this is 28 count aggressive Cubana. Again, it's a single dye from Famous Hyundai Fabrics, which is my dyer of choice. So those are the projects that I've been actively working on. Okay, why don't you hand it to him and let him bring it to me? Then I work. Oh, look at you. You all went watch that with light too. They didn't have exciting to see you. It's not exactly right, but still not. But thank you for restarting. Thank you for restarting. Oh, flipping over here to the side. Flipping over here to the side. I see the other project I've been working on is I forgot to get out in the chaos of what is chaos thing and homeschool and all of that. So I'll hold her up. Anyway, it's not straight kids and all that jazz. This is a Bruce Anderson. This is a Dimension Gold kit. And obviously it was started a long time ago before I knew it. I've probably been working on this for about 5 years, maybe, I don't know. But she's a companion to Ethan. She's a companion to the Living Thing Ink, which was the Christmas one that was over for the festival. But so this is the fall series. And I love those colors. This has been really great to work on. As everything's been changing and falling, and I've been trying to get perspective. Those periwinkle and deep purple colors are just gorgeous, as well as of course berries. But I was really, really excited about placing the order late. Like I just wanted to rinse this on, yay! But yes, this is not going to be fun or know what you're missing. But Dimension Gold Collection has released a ribbon enhancer, which is a Christmas gift. And now they have released, and I said it was strawberry, but just now, brand new, they have released the sprinkle. And I could not be more excited because that is one that I have wanted more and more. I do have the pattern, I actually have the pattern in two different sides in the hay, and I have the fabric, and I have mostly kitted and ready to start making. I know I'm still going to keep the hay, but they've got the dimensions, and so I am so excited and totally going to. And let's see if we got anything before. Oh, these are babbies. These are bird's eye, especially bird's eye platform diapers, and we dye them with zip dye. So each child has different colors, and then we've got some white ones here too. Her color is green. My oldest is purple, and then pink, and then blue, and then we've got the green. And then we've got the white ones for sure. And we've got orange ones because we told my husband, flip all colors with dye. It doesn't matter what color, so we can't find them. But no, that didn't work out so good. So we did dye some orange ones, but the orange ones are for, don't touch this, it's for the sick person. So they're wonderful for wiping off all the slobber and the drool, and they're great for when the kids get older and they cry. And when you're thinking of Corbett, you get it all. But yeah, sometimes it's crappy. And baby wants to jump. Baby wants to dance. I don't know why she always became a balloon. She sees things in blue. She thinks things are blue. Don't know. Little Susan Fairy, Time Traveler, Fall Fairy. They'll place my order for Spring Fairy. I might wait for Fall Fairy. I might just have to start the way she was. We'll see. I also have Fairy Fairy. That's the other thing I'm supposed to do. So now, just looking at, then I've got some stickers to start. I will read. The Bluebird. Well, it's been out of babies, Bluebird, actually. Maybe we have more than babies Bluebird. I'm not really sure. But that's the new section. And let's see. Well, let me show you some projects that I got. So I mentioned I probably shouldn't get into all that because I'm having a breakdown. I mentioned that I want to do the spring melody. Oh, she just wants to see the floor. But hey, kiddo, bring her some toys, please. You can go back to hot chocolate, but bring her some toys. You know what the baby did? Play with the carpet. That's not the most ideal toy, baby. is most open, but it is the most beautiful fabric I have ever seen. Butterfly. Isn't it? So this is it's 18 by 19, and almost every single card I get out means something bigger than that. It is like 17 by 21 or something. So I don't know what to do with it, and I don't want to just do small with it because it's just too beautiful to pack up and put in. So give me some ideas. What's something I can do? And then, this is Rumbles of Thunder. And I had decided what I want to do with this, but I forgot to get it out of the box and hold it shut, and I don't know what I want to do. So if anybody remembers what I wanted to do with this, please do let me know. I appreciate that so much because, I try to keep brand new and new brand and all of that good stuff. But so this is Opalescent. Yeah, I know, it's not cooking chocolate. Opalescent. Opalescent, Rumbles of Thunder, Girls That Glitter. You can figure that one out. And then my mom said, I'm not practicing anymore. Here, have this. So it's a 16-count glitter, and I've got 1 count even in there. And ironer, the things are just remnants, little bits and pieces. There's even some tearaway in here, so I'm going to be doing some here and all sorts of different things. Sorry, did not choose the best day to today. A little bit odd. People just want to buy like a million pieces, and I know it's the years pieces too. And the lines, so I gotta get the lines. And I think those are all these were 1 2 3. The line was M9. I don't know. But my ONS doesn't serve anything, so that drives me really nuts. But these are big, small pieces. Big old piece is not served, but I'm going to be putting that up anyway. I know, that's what I have in front of me. I didn't get done my hair stuff. 32 minutes long. Might be able. Yes. Okay, so this is the colors that I'm missing. Yeah. Little frustrated. These are the colors that I'm missing. And sorry, I'm falling on the floor. So those are the colors that I'm missing, and I'm collapsing over here. Sorry, forgot that you're sitting up against my chair. Hey, Lottie Lou, baby needs you. This is a little bit of progress. I've spent some time. But so this is a speaking time. Having a nice body fitting. I decided to, I cannot get this as an angle when I see it. My goodness. I decided to do this 18 track series of 2 because I was doing my other merch designs, and I know what that pattern is. That pattern is just so I'm working on very, very serious. But I decided to do an 18 count, and it's so cumbersome, but I'm stressed. It was suggested that I throw it into the washing machine and dry it, but I just decided not to right then. Just concentrating on using these two so it should be fine. I don't know. I am Coco, but I can't quilt and just run away from it when it's hot and simple like I've done this project. Don't let her roll over. book blogger since 2007, but I have said, hey, join me on Facebook, hey, join me on Twitter, and join me on Google Plus, and all this stuff where I am. So YouTube and Instagram are the places where join me if you want to, but don't get the resume. Because Instagram is where I am not paying a million people to get $1 million. I just want to share my pictures, and I want to see pictures that I'm into. So I am mostly using, I've got a little buzzing rascal over here. I'm mostly using it to follow messages and to get inspiration and just to find joy. It's not all about book blogging. It's not all about friends and people that I know in your life. It's more about self and fulfilling and happy lives. So I would love to reach more people there. So if you've got stuff that you think I'll get a kick out of, leave a comment and tell me about it. I always want to see it. I want to learn. I want to get better. But I'm going to say maybe every time I'm going to say, oh no, he's so sick. Maybe not even good. Baby's over here now. She's like, I want to sit up. So my Instagram is mostly plastic and a little bit of homeschool stuff and a little bit of book stuff, a lot of baby stuff. My policy is usually to keep the kids 1 to 5 years old and keep the ages out of the social media, but Rascal's only 3,